You called it growth. It was a cover-up, a deep unveiling of spiritual gentrification. Spiritual gentrification isn't healing, it's high-end denial. It's ego in a tailored robe, selling you silence dressed up as self-love. Let's go behind the facade. What is gentrification? In the outer world, gentrification happens when a neighborhood gets upgraded, new paint, boutique juice bars, yoga studios in repurposed churches. But the original residents? They're priced out, pushed aside, rewritten, erased. Why? Because someone, no one ever knows who exactly, decided the neighborhood wasn't good enough as it was. Now plug that into the mind. What is spiritual gentrification? It's when the ego moves into your inner space like a developer with a blueprint, starts cleaning up what it deems too raw, too loud, too broken, too you. Out come the self-help slogans, the polished affirmations, the spiritual buzzwords. But have you ever noticed, the more the ego tries to clean up, the messier it gets? Because this kind of healing doesn't free you, it rebrands you. It's not restoration, it's renovation. And it always comes with unintended consequences. Disowned feelings, performed peace, weaponized positivity. Let's get honest. What's really being covered up? That messy part of you? It wasn't broken, it just wasn't understood. And that shadow you keep trying to outgrow? That's not a flaw. That's the wounded guardian of your wholeness. It holds the key to healing, not by fixing you, but by remembering you. Before the masks, before the rewrites, before the glow-up. Your shadow isn't an obstacle to light. It is the light that reveals what you've buried. So what is the ego actually doing? It's not growing, it's rebranding. Trying to make the wound look wise before it's witnessed. It's not healing, it's renovating. Covering the original brick with trendy wallpaper and calling it transformation. It's not waking up, it's performing ascension, lighting sage and chanting mantras while ignoring the locked room in the basement. The ego isn't after liberation, it's after leverage. It wants to be the face of your spiritual success story, but it doesn't want to surrender control. So instead of dissolving the illusion, it upgrades the personality. The ego's message sounds like this. Let's keep the facade of growth but silence the original voice. Let's evict the parts that make us uncomfortable. The grief, the rage, the awkward middle. Let's make it more presentable. Translation? Let's make it palatable for the people watching. Let's perform healing instead of embodying truth. Let's whitewash the walls and call it peace. But real growth, it's not better curb appeal. It's demolishing the belief that you were lacking in the first place. It's not becoming someone new, it's collapsing back into who you always were, beneath the filters, beneath the shame, beneath the performance. It's not a glow-up, it's a holy undoing. It's sitting in the rubble of the personality and finding out you never needed to be improved, just witnessed. The original voice, that trembling, unpolished, unsellable voice inside, that's the original voice. It doesn't speak in perfect sentences. It doesn't perform for followers. It's not trying to win spiritual points. It says things like, I'm still hurting. I'm afraid I'm not enough. I want to be loved without needing to change first. And the ego hates that voice because it can't curate it. But that voice is the doorway back to your wholeness. It remembers the you that existed before the rebrand, before the cover-up. Let's call it what it is. If your growth leaves you with more judgment, more shame for who you used to be, more pressure to perform instead of presence to feel, then maybe it's not growth. Maybe it's just spiritual gentrification with a diffuser and a daily mantra. Maybe your shadow isn't something to overcome. Maybe it's the one telling the truth. Maybe the thing you've been trying to silence was you all along.